Hello and welcome back to chapter 6, lecture number 6. So we created the shape for the nettles, and what I'd like to do in this lecture is adding a texture. So we project it on it. So how we do that is first we start with adding a material, and we call this nettle. Pretty good. And I want to have an image texture. Open it, and there it is, nettle diffuse. And just click nettle or type nettle and you will see it right there. Great. So we start selecting the first leaf. Press U, project from view. Alright. So just a quick check. Yeah, that one has enabled. So we have the Q coordinates, and I want to put this in line. This is pretty challenging, but I promise you, the result will be very nice if we do this right. So try to avoid to put this in the green. I think we can size it just a little bit more. Yes. And if it looks weird, we can fine tune it. So left click on the other leaf, shift left click. Let's hide the background image, press H. So shift left click on that leaf, Control L, material. So now it's sharing the same material. And we want to have the coordinates, project from view. And there we go. We scale this. Wow, that was a nice catch. Almost in position. Almost, not. So check, double check. Don't want to see green. Alright. I'm pretty sure we now covered it. Alright, and the final one, Control L, material, and a projection. And there we go. Okay, this one is the nettle leaf with the wide edges, and you want to try to avoid touching it. Scale it a bit more. Yes, that should be it. No, this is out of space. Check. This is quite a frustration part, but looks good to me. So we go to the material preview, and I love it. Great. So we have applied a texture, and it's called nettle, the material. So go to the shading tab, and we want to see our nettle. Material preview. So we have the diffuse. Just put it right there. We duplicate this. We want to have the roughness. So I have not a lot of blackness in the leaf because this nettle has small hairs in real life. As you zoom in, you can even see them, and that makes it more diffuse. Sometimes a leaf is very reflective, but a nettle is something between it. So turn this to 0.2 to start with. We will definitely change these values later on. We'll duplicate this image, go to vector. I want to have a bump, yeah, and add vector normal. So normal map. Add vector normal map. So we click on the. I haven't transformed that one. That's the one with the most increased normal. I will fix that in the lecture download. So we put this into the color, and this one goes to the normal. And now I want to duplicate this image, the normal map, and I want to have the bump. So, whoops, back. Why is there a bump? Well, I studied the nettle images, and you can see that there is a lot of structure. Or you say it's not a flat surface, it's very rough, and you can see a lot of shapes. Well, we do not have the power to model all these shapes, but when using a bumpy texture, you will fake this amount. You can do this with a normal, but combine it with a bump map, you can really have these highlight these details. So we're going to try that. Well, I know it's going to be good, but and make a start with a value of 0.5, and we'll show you in a minute how that looks like. And the normal into the normal, and we want it take some time and add a vector shader, mix shader, and add shader translucency. And put the translucent on the bottom, and we have a separated translucency image. That one is way more bright than the diffuse, and it will cause beautiful lighting when the sun is casting on it. Great, and I want to have a value of 0.2. All right, so that was a very quick node setup, and this is the end of this lecture. And the next one we will fine tune it a bit. We will make them look curvy, and in the end we put this on a nettle stem and make variations, and then we have a beautiful nettle flower. All right, see you in the next lecture. Bye bye.